Hello, my fellow members of Boston Sports Nation. Welcome to another edition of the Roy Rooters Podcast, episode 18, January the 19th of 2026. We have in the background watching right now is the college football national title game right now as we're talking right now. So, yeah. But let's go to talk into the Celtics game. So, hard fought game. Celtics battled out to the end, but in the end, foul trouble got them in the trouble. Just Detroit was just a better team. And despite all the fanfare, or basically all the fanfare leading up with Jaylen Brown getting his NBA All Star nod, Celtics fall in this one 104 to 103. And it's looking like Indiana's probably going to win a national title for the first time in their program history. Yeah, I wasn't able to watch this game as much. I mean, I listened, or at least on the card or drive home from my parents' house after dinner. I wasn't able to watch the whole game. I listened to maybe three or so of the last 5 minutes of the game, basically when they were shooting free throws and getting in the foul trouble, stuff like that. So, and then I literally kind of turned it off when Jaylen Brown hit the tying a free throw, the tied up 9-9. Right. Anywho, so all right, so as I said, so Jaylen Brown led in points, 32, so nice. Rebounds also JB with the 11. All right, assist. It was Derek White with 5. Assists, or well, not assists, steals. It was Anitas Keita with 3. Good. And then once again, surprisingly, Derek White with 2 blocks. He led the way, huh? You never thought a guard would blocks would do a ton of blocking. You would think someone like Anitas Keita or who else? Luka Garza would do all this stuff. Yeah. Or Chris Bougier, yeah. Which, by the way, he didn't play. I thought he was going to play. Huh. Okay. Guess he wasn't available tonight. I thought he was. All right. So we were 33 of 81. So, yeah, poor shooting night, 39 of 8. So, well, that would kind of do it, too. I mean, they did fight at the end. So, yeah, at least for that. I mean, they did kind of make it close. I mean, who would have – they were saying – Sean Granny was saying on the ride home, I was trying to listen to the radio broadcast, who would have thought that this could have been, one of the games of the year? I wish it could have been one of the wins of the year, too. But it didn't. Man. All right. 3-pointers. We were 13 of 41, 31.7. Ugh. Yuck. No. All right. 24 of 30 from free throws, 80%. Yuck. All right. So we missed 6. So let's see. So Anitas Keita, he was 8 of 10. Nice. Well, also Jaylen Brown, too. So 8 of 10. Nice. Right. So as I said, Jaylen Brown was probably the only bright spot in this game. 32 points. Yeah, so he had a double-double in this one. So, yeah, great. Garza had 10 points off the bench. All right. 16 points from Sam Hauser. 17 from Peyton Pritchard. Right. Turnover battle. How will we do? 14 turnovers. Ugh. Well, that will do it. 14 offensive rebounds, 31 defensive rebounds. Right. This is team-wise, not Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, shit, he was boxing out. But yeah, really crummy way to lose. We almost could have legitimately have taken out the best team in the Eastern Conference right now, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And Indiana just scored a field goal. Yeah, that pretty much seals the deal for them, unless if Miami can make one last heave drive. Alex Cora is hoping that happens. If you didn't know, he played baseball in Miami. Yeah, they have a pretty good baseball program. They have a somewhat of a great baseball program over there at the U. Yeah, all about the U. Shush. Yeah, well, this is justice for putting them in instead of Notre Dame. Yeah. Notre Dame would have given them a better fight than Miami. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a close enough game. Just, yeah. Carson Beck just has to make a drive happen. Anyway, actually, I kind of want Indiana to win. I don't know. But anyway, back to the Celtics game. All right, so this now makes us 26-16. Where does that put us now in the Eastern Conference right now? Still in second place. Man, the Knicks have kind of been dropping lately. Lost 4 straight. Huh. It's that NBA Cup curse, I think. Yes. Don't win it. Yeah. Okay. This is why, you know what? Maybe it's a good thing we don't win that cup. Yeah. See, this is what happens. Your season falls apart. It could just be a skid. I don't know. But it is kind of funny. And a little bit ironic. Yeah. All right. Anywho, so that puts us still, even after that loss, second in the Eastern Conference right now, and first in the Atlantic Division, just like right behind us, the New York Knicks, as I said. All right. So that'll about do it. All right. So Jaylen Brown, well, actually, hold on. We should talk about when the Celtics play again. They play again on Wednesday against the Indiana Pacers at home. Yeah. We'll talk about that later once we get to that. Oh, by the way, we have to talk about the Patriots game next week too. I forgot to mention this too. I was just so hyped up and just rattled. Well, not rattled, but just like hyped up and stuff like that. So, yeah, not rattled at all right. Patriots. Okay, son of a bitch. Why are you showing? Yeah, they still haven't shown it yet. Hold on. Have a solution to this problem. All right. All right. So it's a 2 p.m. on CBS or Paramount Plus on Sunday. All right. In Denver. All right. Man, we're favorites now. Yeah. I wonder if this has anything with Bo Nix going down now. Yeah. All right. So Jaylen Brown. So congrats to him. Congrats to him. It looks like the NBA All-Star nominations have been announced. And it looks like old Jaylen Brown will be representing I can't talk. Wait. So is he should be, what? So have the starters been announced? Yeah, this is today. Yeah, he is. Okay, good. All right. I was about to say. All right, yes, we can confirm. All right, sorry. I got confused there. All right, so NBA voting. So it was closed earlier, like last week, but it looks like the results are in, at least for the starters, at least. So it looks like Jaylen Brown, he has gotten the nod as a starter. So nice. So he will be an all-star for this NBA All-Star game in 2026. Congratulations. Nice. Good. Well deserved for the dude, too. Yeah. Seriously, it kind of just shows, too, hey, no Jason Tatum this year, at least for now. I mean, there's still a chance that Jason Tatum can come back. Maybe it might not be the same Jason Tatum for this season, but he can still come back. But it just looks like, hey, no Jason Tatum, no problem. Jaylen Brown can just lead the team. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, honestly, until JT comes back, they can both lead the team. Yeah, seriously. Why do we have to have a competition? Yeah, they're both stars. They both made the Celtics look good. Yeah, none of this like one is better than the other. Shut up. They're both good. Yeah, seriously. But you could see like all the games, like even that consecutive like games where like he had 30 or more points in a game. I mean, seriously, come on. Seriously, how does that not even give him not even just all-star recognition, but even MVP recognition too? Like seriously, you have to be like having like an all like on fire year to have like legitimately 30 or so more or 30 or more points in a game consecutively each night. It just can't happen. I mean, they're saying Larry Bird was the last person, at least for the Celtics, to do that. Like literally in a single season. They're just yeah. So congrats to him. Congrats to JB. The reserves might be announced later on as we get closer, so more Celtics might get on. I haven't heard any else starters, but I think Jaylen Brown was the only one that got voted in as a starter. But good. Well deserved for him. Nice. All right. So it's looking like Miami's trying to make one more kind of push to either try to tie or win the game. yeah. Yeah. Carson Beck. Yeah, Alex Cora right now is trying to pray Carson Beck will just basically like heave, like literally just make one final drive to just save Miami season and help save their chance of a national title. Yeah. All right. All right. So, what's tomorrow? Ooh, okay. Yep, that ends it for them. It just got picked off. All right. Well, there you go. Congratulations. Indiana is your national champions for 2025, 2026, or at least 2025 season, I should say. Yeah. Yep, there you go. Yep, that. Oh, wait, flag. Wait, oh no. They might call that back. About to say. All right. Anywho, while we wait for them to decide whether to give him a penalty, yeah, we're not trying to live stream this. We're just trying to just have this on. Hold on. Oh man, wait. Oh wait. So, I guess the interception counts. I'm not sure what the penalty's about. Hold on, I want to see this. Yes. Oh, they're saying, hold on. What's the penalty then? He made a clean interception. What's going on? Is it like a legal formation? I don't think it's legal. What? I don't know. Huh. No. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they're kneeling it. Yep. Well, Indiana is your national champions. Wow. Jeez. And you think they're a basketball school. Well, now they're a football school. Now they just want a national title. Yep. AC is probably now bumped right now. AC. As an Alex Cora, if nobody. Yeah, it's the manager of your Boston Red Sox. Yep. All right. Here we are. So anyway, so let's wrap up the episode. So tomorrow it's looking like the only team, Boston Relay team, tomorrow will be the Bruins. They will play a 6:30 game, 7:30 Eastern time. But wherever you live in the world, check what time it is and tune in, I should say. It'll be Bruins will face off against the Dallas Stars in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, what I was like at the game, what I was kind of hearing from some of the Bruins fans, I was waiting for the Uber. It looked like the Stars were pretty good for the most part. I mean, well, looks like third in the Central Division right now, but still a pretty good team. But I don't know. Looking at the last 10 games, we might have a chance against them. They're 2-6-2. Yeah, so they're not really that good in the last 10 games. Well, we're 8-1-1. We've only lost 2 games so far, and they've lost like 8 games so far. Complete opposite, yes. Complete opposite record, yes. You flip it around, yeah. I don't know what I'm hearing, but yeah, so it'll be Bruins versus Stars, and then I said Wednesday will be the Celtics will play again. And we'll talk about that in tomorrow's episode. I'm just glad that we're able to record an episode tonight, knowing what. So, if I heard Podbean was doing like a maintenance or so, we were kind of concerned. So, we were kind of thinking, I'm not really sure what we're going to do for an episode. If we were just going to skip tonight and just record one big fat episode on Tuesday, or whatnot. I don't know. But we were able to get this one in. I think the maintenance is already done, so we're good to roll. So yeah, nice. All right. Good. Very good. All right. All right. We do have to do a little boots on the ground episode. Kind of recapping our little first game, our first NHL game, our Bruins game. Watching the Bruins up live and close. We gotta talk about that too. Maybe we'll do that as a bonus episode. I'll have to find a time to record and maybe drop it like maybe Saturday or Sunday or so. It's kind of like a bonus episode. But yeah. Well, until then, guys, we're gonna call it a night and we'll see you tomorrow night to recap Bruins. And oh, by the way, maybe one more thing. Looks like the Bruins lost out on trading for Rasmus Anderson. Yeah, he's now going to the Vegas Golden Knights now. Yeah. Originally, it was assumed that he was going to potentially get traded to us because we were the only team that we at Calgary had any contact with for him. Well, it's looking like nope, surprise, he's going to Vegas instead. Yeah, but we lost out of it. Well, when we were saying after the trade that Don Sweeney made to get all those picks from Anaheim, we were saying he was cooking. Well, apparently may have not been cooking at this point. I don't know. Yeah. Let's get picks for the future. Yeah, let's get picks for the future. Let's not make a trade that will help the team right now, kind of deal. But okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. All right. All right. Now we're calling it a night. All right. See you guys tomorrow night. Banyana.